Under the sun and at the mercy of the elements. For the past 10 days, LONTANA LOPSINGIRO, a herdsman, his 3 wives, children and elderly mother, have lived in the open. They came here fleeing for their lives. LOPSINGIRO says they were targeted by security forces sent in to deal with violence and pastoralists who invade private ranches in Laikipia. LOPSINGIRO's house was burned during the operation. He says many of his livestock were shot and killed by the forces.
We are forced to live under the trees. We have no peace and nowhere to turn. Those who should be protecting us are killing us.
Musa MAIRA suffered a similar fate. He says when security forces visited his Nagum village in Laikipia North, they shot his entire herd of cattle. The carcasses of the livestock lie strewn all over his land. Spent cartridges litter the ground, reminders of the attack waged on this nomadic village.
I feel like an orphan child. The killing of my livestock returns me back many years. All my struggles over the years are now lost. Our government has really wronged us.
Kenya's government has not responded to Al Jazeera's request for comment on this story. The continued targeting of their livestock, say the herdsmen, is a threat to their way of living. Most of those who lived here have lost their livestock, their only source of livelihood. They say the aim is to force them out of Laikipia. The northern county of Laikipia is the epicenter of a violent struggle, pitting private landowners against semi-nomadic herders. The land is also home to a variety of wildlife. It was here that white, often British settlers came to farm wheat and raise cattle during the first half of the 20th century. After independence in 1963, some of their descendants remained behind and now own huge ranches. Today, wilderness has shrunk, wildlife has declined, livestock has increased, and grassland has been grazed into dust. Henry Bailey, a farmer in Laikipia, however, blames mismanagement of land outside the private ranches for the crisis.
People do say that this is a problem of climate change and drought. However, when you look at rainfall patterns, they're within average over the last 60 years. And when you have mismanagement and degradation of natural resources, every year will be a drought year.
The tensions of modern Kenya are writ small in the clash between the wealthy white landowners and the impoverished local nomads whose traditional livelihoods have been disrupted by powers beyond their control. The government, people here say, is making no secret on whose side it's on. Mohammed, Adow, Jazeera, Laikipia, Kenya.